Hey everybody, this is Rob, and today we're celebrating the American release of the SEGA Dreamcast. Now, that was 9/9/99, which makes it 17 years ago today, so yeah, I'm pretty old. It just seems like last week that I was pre-ordering the Japanese release that came out in 1998. I still celebrate Dreamcast Day on 9/9/99 because, well, I'm American, and two, it's just easier to remember. So today I'm going to be playing a few games. The SEGA Dreamcast, a lot of you probably haven't played it, and that's a really big shame because it had amazing games. And even after the release of the PlayStation 2, which eventually killed the Dreamcast, I still played my Dreamcast. Even in 2001 and 2002, the PlayStation 2 had a really poor launch as far as I'm concerned. Had really substandard software, nothing I really wanted to play. The Dreamcast had a bunch of awesome arcade ports and some really good original titles. And yeah, I played it for a long time after the release of the PS2. So anyway, I'm not going to play a whole bunch of games today. I just kind of want to pay a little tribute to the machine. It's fantastic. In fact, it's very undervalued, I believe, at this point. So if you don't have a Dreamcast, I would highly suggest that you go out and pick one up. You can probably get a Dreamcast and a few games for less than $50, and it's a steal. If you can find a VGA adapter, and for some reason you still have a CRT monitor from the early 2000s or late 90s, I really suggest you play it with that. There's a VGA box that you can get. Originally they were very expensive, but now you can get a VGA box, a third-party one, for fairly cheap, and it looks amazing. So I'm going to play a few games here. I have some highlights that I was going to go over, but you know what? Rather than that, I always take a long time to get the game going. I actually pre-started Ikaruga to get the game going immediately, and I still talked a whole bunch, so let's just get going. This game was essentially the spiritual sequel to Radiant Silvergun for the Saturn, and was made by Treasure, and they make awesome games, and this is no exception. So let's just get started. This is a shooter, a vertical shooter, and I'm just going to play normal mode. And honestly, I don't even know what I just chose. It just happened to be the default. Now you will notice that the screen looks a little thin. That's because it's meant to be played on a monitor that's turned on its side. But it realized, and there's an option to do that. Ooh, the brightness is a little too high for me. There it is. So in this game, you notice I can get hit by the white ones and not have any damage taken. That's because I'm in the white mode, but if I go to dark mode, I can touch the black dots and not take any damage. So you can swap between light and dark, and depending on what color you are, you can either absorb or get hurt by the enemy bullets. So, oh shit, okay, so there I swapped to dark just in time to absorb. When you absorb the bullets, your meter on your left fills up. So right here I'm absorbing the dark. Okay, now I'm going to switch to light so I can absorb those. And it doesn't matter if you're light or dark, you always do damage to your enemies. So right now I have a full meter, so I can use my trigger whenever I want to unleash like now. So let's swap between the two. And that's one of the tricks of the game to be really good, is you have to be able to swap between the two. Okay, I swapped when I shouldn't have, or should have and I didn't, whatever. Yeah, it's a really cool mechanic, and you don't see that used a whole lot. There was a side-scrolling game for oh shit, I thought it was dark. Not really paying attention. There was a game for the Xbox that I played. It was a downloadable title where you can go from light to dark. I don't remember the title. If anybody remembers, let me know in the comments. Outland or Outworld or something like that. I have to switch to dark just to survive that. I can't believe I've gone through all my ships. I'm really not paying attention. But the graphics on this game are amazing, especially if you have a PC monitor, CRT. It looks gorgeous. So this boss is pretty simple. You essentially just want to keep it on the... so here I want to be light. Just keep it on the color that most of the shots are. I can just use my special. I suspect it'll be dark now. Okay, so See, none of those hurt me. I just have to be careful with those little white dots. It's being pretty forgiving with the hitbox on collision detection, I think. I'm almost got a full bar here. Oh my god, I'm switching over to the wrong. Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh, that was so bad. I'm gonna have to continue because that was just horrible. I actually played a little bit before I started recording, and I didn't die. What am I doing? And I didn't die once in this whole first level. Now I can't stop dying. That was pretty sad, but I got eventually. Well, continue got past it. So this game is rendered in full 3D, and it looks amazing. The frame rate of that little stutter there is really, really good. Okay, now yeah. So you can't touch the enemies, no matter what color you are. Usually there's a definite right and wrong color to be. Maybe you can touch the enemies. So that thing just... I'm not using my special enough, I believe they did release this for the 360. Pretty sure. If you don't have a Dreamcast and you don't want to go out and get one, look for Ikaruga on the 360 downloadable on the HBLA, Xbox Live Arcade. I think the trick is definitely... Oh goodness. Alright, so switch over. Alright, he threw me off there. Alright, anyway... I like how it puts tray for treasure. That is Ikaruga. So that's an awesome game. Next game we're going to try is, it wasn't an exclusive to the Dreamcast, but it brings back a lot of memories. I played the crap out of this game. Loved it. I think I got either 100% or at least 100% in my character. I got all stats filled up. I love this game, and you'll see what it is here pretty soon. Again, it did not originate on this system. There was it's not even associated with this system normally. But I think the best version of this title, this particular title, is on the Dreamcast. It originally came out on the PlayStation. That is... Big reveal. It loads up here. Do you know what it is yet? You know what it is yet? Neversoft, Treyarch. That's right, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. So, this game, Tony Hawk, came out on the PlayStation, and there was a Dreamcast version, but Pro Skater 2, just amazing. Super, super amazing. And so it's pretty cool because the little screen here says THPS 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. My favorite skater is Rodney Mullen. I think he's the best skater of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Tony Hawk can eat a dick. All these other guys, Steve Cavalier, eat a dick. All these guys. Rodney Mullen is the best skater that ever lived. If you take nothing else from this video, know that that's the truth. He invented so many tricks. He started out as a flatlander, or freestyle trick. He did freestyle tricks, which was not popular at the time. But because of him and his style, street skating evolved like crazy. And all the tricks that most of people base their tricks on are Rodney Mullen tricks. He is absolutely amazing. I don't know if he ever lost a freestyle skateboarding competition. He might have gotten second a couple of times, but he dominated it. And if you check his spin, his switch, and his manuals are ridiculous. He doesn't have a lot of air or hang time stats because he was a freestyle skateboarder, but it even says the godfather of technical street race skating. This guy is amazing. So I'm going to select him just because. Now, I am going to choose the hanger because I think you have to start there. And the hanger really is, I think, is more geared towards air. So probably would do a little bit better. But this game, just amazing. It plays super well. So I'm probably going to eat like a whole... Oh, okay. Probably going to eat it a lot here. See if I can remember how to... Okay, it didn't fall. Okay. Let's try to use some air stuff, which he's really good at. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. I was trying to get out of the damn... Okay. So you're not going to see an amazing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater run for me. So a lot of you are going to be watching this going, oh man, you suck. Look, it's been a long time since I played this. I know I said I played it a lot, but that doesn't mean I was particularly good at it. I mean, I was okay at it. It's just been a while. I don't even know what a special is. It's probably a grind of some kind. I wonder if I can look it up. No, it doesn't say. So a special is when you had special filled up, you can do his like unique move. Okay. Let's see if we can get some air. God damn. Alright, let me see if I can get a good long trick going. Get some speed. Oh, that was terrible. Well, that was not great, but it was fun. So you had all these, if you have, who hasn't played this before, but if you haven't, you had all these goals you can get for additional money, and you can buy, yeah, I'll go ahead and save it. So again, it's saving, I don't care. I really don't even care if I save. How do I, just, there we go. Whatever, career is fine. It actually says saving on here. It made a little noise too. It says, okay. So there's level goals. You can spend some cash here. Let's see what we can spend our money on. You can find money hidden in the levels, and you get money for doing certain stuff. So you can buy tricks, buy stats. Let's buy some stats. Rodney deserves everything maxed out. So let's give him some air. Some hang time. His landing should be like a 50. Why is it not a 50? That guy lands like everything. Let's do one more level of Tony Hawk, then we'll move on to the next game. Oh, and you have $1,000 to unlock it. I guess we're doing that again. So what do we stick? Okay, you need to get a score of 75,000. Collect the words SKATE. Barrel hunt. Get all. Okay, so there's things you could do. 100% goals and cash. Find a secret tape. Those grind over the pipe. Okay, I'll probably do some of these. So oh shoot! Barely. God, I was trying to get to the other side. Land it. Oh my God, barely. Let's see if we can at least get 75,000. come on. Give me credit for that one. I was close. I'm switch-footed right now. It shouldn't matter to Rodney Mullen. So that was one of the goals, is to grind that thing. And now it took off. Well, that was a good score. Yeah, I got the high score, or not high score, but the required score. Ah! Yeah, it didn't happen. This game just plays so beautifully. How do we get that? Oh, I got it. Okay, I was trying to get that wing, but you have to grind over the rail thing there. It's okay. God damn it. Come on, 100,000. Come on, 100,000. Wonderful. It didn't get shit. That's okay. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and save it. This game I played, I don't even know how many hours of it. I know it doesn't it seem like it, but you know, give me a break. It's been 15, 16 years since I probably played it. Sadly, probably older than some of the people watching this video. That's how long it's been since I played 20 Pro Skater 2. Alright, what else we got? Got probably time for a couple more games here. I'm going to save Shenmue for the end. And this is the import version. I think the American version that I have is sealed. This is Space Channel 5. A dancing rhythm game. The girl from, what's her name? Oh, I can't remember. There was a girl that sued Sega, saying that Ooh La La, the girl that stars in this game, was based off of her. God, what was it? Bootsy Collins. I can think of the song. Oh my God, I don't know. If I remember, I'll probably put it in the notes of the video when I look it up, because I cannot remember her name. It's got this like 60s kind of vibe to it. It's Austin Powers had been out a few years before then, and they were making a sequel. So this is kind of very 60s. So again, this is an import. I did import this from Japan, and it's amazing. I love this game. It's just a simple kind of Simon Says, but it's really fun. At least in my opinion, it's really fun, and has really good music. So she's a reporter for Space Channel 5, and she dances. That's all I really know about this game. These graphics are, cutscenes are horrible, but typical of this era. My goodness, I can't remember the name of that stupid girl. What was it? Bootsy Collins was the bass guitarist. I can't remember shit. Oh, that little girl ends up being Ooh La La. Or Ooh La La. It's driving me nuts. I can't remember who that is. Okay, I have to get my phone. It's driving me absolutely nuts. Okay, you watch that video. I'm going to look it up. Gosh, I can't find it.
スペースポートで事件の宇宙 宙人が人々を踊らせているという情報が入った。ブララ、アストラビート号で発信するぞ。
了解。
There it is. D-Light. That's what the stupid band is called. Lady Miss Kier. Kieran Magenta Kirby. Lady Kier. I don't know if you can see that.
Let's swing and rip our show!
Okay. You guys catch all that intro? Here we go. Brightness is off. I usually use RGB, but I use RCA to record the footage.
スペースポートに襲来した宇宙人が人々を踊らせているという異常事件を生中継します。
はい、通信状態良好。
Look at all that style.
張り切っていけ。
了解。
Ryokai means Roger.
ご覧ください。宇宙人で
Let's
す。
figure out that.
後ろにいるのは踊らされた人でしょうか。
宇宙人の声と語尾に注意しろ。リズムに合わせて入力だ。
So you have to dance these guys away. So Simon says. Right, left, right, left. What?
たら A ボタンだ。
了解。
Okay, A shoot. Okay, I got it. Jesus Christ, it's picky.
救出成功です。
なかなか決まってたぞ、ブララ。
Oh, that's right. The people that you save start following you. Eventually, you get to the point where you save Michael Jackson. Space Michael. So Michael Jackson's always been associated with Sega.
この側から来るぞ。宇宙人には A ボタンビーム。
了解。
You okay?
Let's shoot.
Left. Shoot. 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 Fuck you. Right. Shoot. 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 Come on.
Okay.
Shoot. Up. Shoot. Shoot. Left. Shoot. 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 Up. Shoot. Shoot. The faster ones are actually easier for me than the timing of the other ones. So now I should get more people following me who just happen to know all the moves, by the way, and choreograph perfectly. How do you get more people? Oh, it's because I'm doing shitty. That's why they're all holding their heads.
Okay.
Alright guys, let's go.
Let's dance.
Right, left, shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Down, down, shoot, shoot, shoot. What? Oh my god. That one I didn't do. Uh-oh, they're gonna leave. Fuck you, Lala. Wow, she looks really depressed. How am I not dead yet? The music sounds awesome. It's all screwed up.
了解。
まだいた。シュートいったら A ボタンビーム。
いきます。
Doesn't help that the video is totally out of sync.
チャンネルはそのまま。
ナイスシューティング。
Nice shooting. That was actually very bad shooting. But yeah, I think I'm just not playing
管
with it.
制塔にやってきました。
I don't remember having this much trouble before. I'm just getting older. My reflexes aren't there. My rhythm, never really had rhythm. But what I did have, I kind of lost, I guess.
中心接近。滑って落ちるなよ。
了解。
You okay?
レッ
Here we go.
ツ
What? Terrible.
勝率下がってるぞ。
How am I not doing it? I'm hitting. You guys can hear it, right? Okay, that was me. That was me. I kind of want this game to end now. I'm getting pissed.
何やってんの、うらら。
If I screw up, I'm okay with it. I swear to God, I'm hitting it. Like the buzzes that say that it's not correct is in time with what should be correct.
近くに宇宙人が潜んでるぞ。
I mean to sound like a bad game, but it's
宇
actually
宙人は
not.
A ボタンビーム。
了解。
Maybe it is.
レッツ
Okay. How is that not the right timing? Right. Okay, that got me. Okay. Up, shoot, 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 left, shoot, shoot. Right, shoot, left, shoot, up, shoot. Up, shoot! What the hell? Oh my god.
何やってんの、うらら。
Getting mad. Oh god, okay.
おい。
Oh, that's right, her rival.
は皆さんこんばんは。プリンです。
同業者か。
Her name is
見るなよ
Pudding.
42ちゃん
Channel 42.
負けるな、うらら。
了解。踊りで勝負よ。
Oh shit, it's a dance off.
レッツアップダウンアップダウンシューシューシューアップダウンアップダウンシューシューシューレッツレッツライライシューシューレッツレッツライシューアップアップ
Up, to, up. Okay.
意外とやるわねライレッツライレッツシューシューシュー
Right, left, shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on.
down right down down shoot
Down, right, down, shoot. What?
right down right shoot
Down, right, shoot. Come
リ
on!
ズム緩いのねダウンダウンダウン
Shit.
様
You got me. You got me, Pudding, or whatever your name is.
プリンに負けましたつまんないよ
I'm surprised that I'm still playing. Not that I'm still playing, but the game hasn't ended
了
yet
解
due to my awful
まだい
play.
た。シュートいったら A ボタンビーム。
いきます
Wow, I got something.
チャンネルはそのまま
ナイスシューティング。
I'm gonna play one more area here, and then I'll play the last game, and then we'll be done. Can't play too much longer.
ロケット発射台にやってきましたなんで でしょう。怪しい気配がギュンギュンします。
上空から円盤接近。注意しろオラ。
了解。
Okay.
生物でしょうか、ロボットでしょうか。とりあえず踊ってみたいと思います。
Remember. Kind of remember.
Let's dance!
Look at this. It has the little logos of whoever's turn it is. Like you would ever look at it. And now it says a 5 for Space Channel 5. Am I doing better now? Now I've got it. Uh-oh.
ご覧ください。オスの口から何か出てきます。
Just dance him to death. Yeah, look at you. That's a stripper move right there. If I ever saw one.
Let's do!
Come on, I can do this shit. There we go. There we go.
あ、怒っています。激しく怒っ
When
て
it
います。
nuts.
もう少しだ。気を抜かないでいけ。
Gonna blow. Dead.
以上、スペースポートよりクララがお伝えしました。スペースチャンネル5。
I don't know if you noticed, but she made a 5 with her hand there. Okay.
はい、カット。
Kato.
あれ番組打ち切り。
Save it end. Space Photo. Okay, cool. Done? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. This and Jet Set Radio, which I didn't bring for some stupid reason, have the best music. Actually, Jet Set Radio has the best music, and I didn't bring it. Why didn't I bring it? Did I bring it? What a bunch of crap. House of the Dead, Last Played, Sega Rally, Sonic Adventure, Get Bass, Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, I don't know. Sonic Adventure sucks, by the way. I don't know. I don't know where I did with Jet Set Radio. It's got to be upstairs someplace. So this is the big Dreamcast game. This was Yu Suzuki's baby. This is him wanting to make a massive cinematic game. This is where what was it? I something, I don't remember. This is where QuickTime events comes from. Even though it really started with Dragon's Lair, maybe even before that, but Dragon's Lair really popularized it. QuickTime events, the term came from Shenmue. That's where you put little last second like button presses, directional presses during a cutscene. Like God of War. God of War had a lot of QuickTime events. So this is basically Yu Suzuki wishing that he could make a Hollywood movie. This is him putting all his, dreams of being a Hollywood director into his game. This game was incredibly expensive at the time. It didn't do extremely well because of the platform. The game is okay. It's not a terrible game. It's not a fantastic game either. But there just weren't as many Dreamcasts as they thought they were going to be. So they couldn't sell that many.
Ryo-san, I'm all right, but Hazuki-sensei...
The weird thing is in Shenmue 2, this is supposed to be like, I don't even know how many volumes, but Shenmue 2 never came to the American Dreamcast. It went to Europe with Japanese voiceover and English subtitles, but it never came to the United States for the Dreamcast. It did eventually come over as an original Xbox game. And in fact, because so few people had played the original Shenmue, when you bought Shenmue 2 for the American Xbox, they would include the Shenmue movie, which was like a 2-hour cut of the first game. So you can just watch it, so you can get caught up on the story. So here you play this guy named Ryo. I think can't remember his last name. Hazuki, I don't remember. Sakazaki's from Art of Fighting. Anyway, his name is Ryo. And he comes home to find that some strangers shown up and basically beat the crap out of their housekeeper. And that's one of his friends who's a student at his dad's dojo, because apparently in every Japanese house they either are or know somebody who is an owner of a dojo. This guy's Chinese, he's not Japanese.
Father!
Those guys are traditional
Stay back, Ryo.
punks.
For the last
Yakuza punks,
time,
Chinese, whatever they
where
call it in China.
is the mirror?
I think his name's Lao.
I've no intention of telling you.
So Yu Suzuki created Virtua Fighter, and you see a lot of Virtua Fighter in these character models. It's basically like he took Virtua Fighter characters and created a movie around them. Of course, not literally the Virtua Fighter characters, but Virtua Fighter-like characters. You take that fighting style of putting your hands behind your back. It's very Chinesey. Not Japanese, Chinese. So Ryo's dad sucks.
Why?
Ryo kind of sucks too. But he's got an American flag patch on his leather
No
jacket.
matter how often you ask, I'll never tell.
Oh, you'll tell. You'll tell in about 20 seconds or less. 6, 7, 8, 12,
No,
13,
don't!
15,
Hand over
16,
the mirror,
17, 18, 19, 20,
or else
21, 22,
your son.
23, 24, 25,
The mirror.
26, 27,
It's buried
28,
under the
29,
cherry tree.
30. So about 30 seconds. He'll never tell. 30 seconds later, he told. How did he not realize that his son was going to be, it's either him or the mirror or his son?
Do you remember Chao Sun Ming? Chao? That's the name of the man you killed in Moon Swan. It can't be you. Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior.
It looked like a Hadouken missing the fireball. That's enough to kill him?
Father.
He's got the Nelly bandage on his cheek there.
Bendy-sama, we have it.
You know, he killed him a little bit early. Had he been lying or stalling for time, he had killed him before he actually got it. That's not even a mirror. That's like an emblem of some kind. It's like just an insignia. I don't know what that is. It's not a mirror. The grand opening of Shenmue. I promise you there's a game in here someplace.
Father.
It looks ridiculous now that we look back at it. All these
Forgive me
blocky
for
characters.
leaving you alone.
Terrible voice acting.
What are you saying? Father! Your friends. Keep friends. Those you love close to you. No.
You can just imagine
Father!
this being a real movie with real actors. This is so... Cutter cinematic opening. So the sad part is in 1986 when this came out in 1999 or 2000. So that's what, 14 years? 14 years earlier. So that's if this game was set in 2002. If that doesn't make you feel old. So the time between this period of the game and when the game came out is actually less than the time when this came out and now. So I guess if you think of it in that way, it was pretty impressive. I mean, it's 17 years old. Do I actually get to play now? No? Still got that Nelly bandage on? I can't even skip anything, I'm sure. No, can't do shit. It does say Shenmue right here. Oh god, this is so, like, cliche. I mean, it's not poorly done. And for a video game, it was pretty progressive. And there would be other games like this that just went heavy cinematics. The Sega CD suffered from too much full motion video. And some of these PlayStation 2, and especially this game, suffered from a lot of cinematics. I remember Xenos, I think it was Xenosaga, had just, the cinematics were so long. Metal Gear had really long cinematics. These are unskippable. I think I finally get to, control them. I don't know if you can hear the gears grinding on the Dreamcast, but that's pretty common. I think it's always done that, even when it's brand new. Oh, so here are the notes. God, this is so, like, so late 90s. Landy, notes. Murdered dad. Wore dragon robe. Rare fight style. Tattoo on his arm. Ingmeng Kun. Dad killed a man named Zhao Sung Ming. What happened that day in the dojo? Mirror with dragon design stolen. Phone number Suzuki Dojo home. Now Yuki Ito Nozomi is, I think, the chick, the love interest. Asaki. I like how police and fire 119, not 911. Weather forecast 177 104. Number assistance. You really have to write those down. Okay, so this controls with the analog. I'm sorry, not the analog, D-pad. Controls with the D-pad. Oh, it's tank controls. Wonderful. It's like Resident Evil. Okay, so X always brings up that stupid thing. A, open the door. This was supposed to be like the first game that had like a realized world where you could walk around the house, go into town, play
I'm fine, really.
arcade games in
And
the
you?
game,
Are
get
you
a
all right?
job, like all that stuff was in this game. And for the time,
I must keep
it was
busy,
pretty cool.
Otherwise, I'll get depressed.
But the core game itself
understand.
was pretty bland.
But you needn't work too hard.
And it ended on a cliffhanger, which didn't even come to the US until the Xbox
By
had
the
it.
way, I have this for you.
And now Yu Suzuki is asking
is
for
for
money
today.
for Shenmue 3.
Tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the
Yeah, it's a whole
ship
mess with the
every day.
Kickstarter and all that, so
You
I guess
know
we're
what
getting
folks
Shenmue
are?
3 eventually.
Okada-san,
I did finish this
I
game.
believe he's in the dojo.
I am trying to skip
Really?
the crap out of all this
Thanks.
stuff. Maybe this wasn't such a good game to celebrate the Dreamcast release with. I should have played that Jet Set Radio in English, or in English. It was called Jet Grind Radio. Let's see if I can leave the house. Okay. Comes the grinding of the gears in the Dreamcast. Oh yeah, time does pass. Just looking at the VMU here, see if it would change, but it doesn't. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, inventory. Oh god, do I hate inventory shit. Cassette tapes. Tokens. There's like little capsule machines that you can put stuff in and get like Virtua Fighter characters and stuff like that. Can you run? Can you run? Okay. Yes. So holding down left trigger makes them run forward and just aim this direction. Oh, here's the dojo. Huh. That wasn't abrupt or anything. Take off your shoes, dude. Oh, that's the student.
Is everything okay? Don't worry. I'm fine. I want to ask you about that man.
Oh, that man.
Yeah, that man.
The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about?
Landy
The
demanded
script
the
is
mirror,
just so
and
wooden,
then they
and the
threw
delivery
me out of
doesn't
the
help either.
dojo.
The black suits? Catch the names?
I don't know. They came out of nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fuku-san. If you remember anything at all, be sure to tell me.
Ryo-san, why? What you gonna do?
Nothing. Just gonna go into town, get some capsule toys.
Ryo-san,
Maybe play some
where are you
arcade
going?
games.
You're not going after them. Please don't.
Why does everybody have
Look what
Nelly
they did to
bandages on their cheeks?
Hazuki-sensei.
He had one before he even got into a fight.
They killed
Good.
my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this for my father.
Oh, there's the time passing. You can see in the lower right-hand corner. So I would like to exit the residence, and if I can't exit the residence, if it makes what is this? We just triggered the cinema. Oh, it's a memory, I guess. When the cherry tree was the blossoms were full or something, or was blossoming. Yep, of course, because that's cliche. It's even got the sepia tone, so you know it's a flashback. Baby Ryo. I don't remember this, but there he is. Little Ryo.
Keep your balance. That's right. Now listen.
Other than teaching this shit, how does one make money? These dojo owners and all this anime and movies and stuff, they always have really nice houses and like this garden and a pond with a bridge and this giant cherry tree and these very fancy clothes, and they never have any fucking students. Where do they get all this money? Are they just rich? Are they trust fund babies? I don't understand. They have one student. They have a housekeeper. Anyway. It's just very cliche. Just like Ranma, one of my favorite anime TV shows of all time. Same thing. They had a dojo. Nobody ever was a student of that dojo. I don't know how they made any money. Okay, I guess that's the way out. So I'm probably just gonna end it here. Let me just see what comes up. I wish I could get to the part where he starts asking where he can find sailors, because that is hilarious. Do you know where I could find sailors? So this is the road into town. I would really love to visit Japan one day. That's like a dream of mine. Yes, Tokyo. Yes, Akihabara. But also like one of these little towns like this. Or maybe like up in the mountains or something.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, Megumi. You
Kitty
got
cat?
a kitten in there?
I remember this part.
You promised not to tell my mommy.
Wow, this acting is just
Sure.
horrible.
Okay, then I'll show you.
What if we had not promised?
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy. My big sister saw it. She said it was a big black car.
Oh, like the car that came to kill
A
my
black
dad?
car.
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy. But Mommy says we can't keep the kitten at home.
This voice
So
is
you're going to keep
annoying.
her here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Somebody's
I think we've had
helping
enough.
out, too.
That was Shenmue. Let me go ahead and kill it. So, hope you enjoyed this little ride through Dreamcast history. There are a ton of other really awesome games. Jet Grind Radio was one of them. Let's see what else I brought down. Skies of Arcadia. Plenty of fighting games like Capcom vs. SK2. A bunch of Neo Geo ports. A bunch of arcade ports, the Crazy Taxi 1 and 2. There's just a whole bunch of good games. So if you don't already have one, again, just go out and get one. They're like $50 with probably a couple of games of this. You just go to Craigslist or eBay, even down to your local flea market. Maybe you can find one there, but they're not very expensive and they're awesome. And if you can buy a VGA box, if you happen to have a CRT monitor, just do that. But even if you don't, it still looks really, really good. So anyway, enjoy the Dreamcast today, $99.99. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time.